Okay, we're looking at everything. We're looking at everything. Just making sure everything sounds good and well. It has been... It's been a long time. I just realised I was going to make that reference from that Steve Rogers thing. But just remember the guy who said it. But anyways, we're live. It's been a while. It's actually been a very long time. The last game we did, the last full game, was the first game of Magic Round, which was Canberra against the Bulldogs, which was a month ago. But now we are here nonetheless. Pretty much, obviously, the main thing that's happened from this happening is purely straight up. University is done for the semester. I don't have anything really to focus on. We're all good now, which is just, it's like, oh, finally, it's like we can get away and get it done. You're probably going to be hearing some sniffles and or rustling because there is a dog behind me going a bit mental because she's still a puppy, but just kind of a bit nuts in a way. But I'll tell you what, this game tonight's going to be actually very interesting. Obviously, being the Titans and the Tigers. Played earlier and played in round one. It was a win for the Titans at Leichhardt. It might have been Campbelltown, I'm not too sure. But one thing that has happened is the last time these two teams played on the Gold Coast, which was the infamous 8-6 game, which was, let's just dare we say, an experience is probably putting it lightly, where no try was scored until the literal last minute where the Titans were able to steal the win. But, yeah, apart from that, everything else has just looking good to get back into league, because I've only done, 6 games? And we're halfway through the year, which is a bit slack from me. But, we're here. So I'm just looking at this dog go mental. Yeah, so basically over the last couple of months we actually have had a new dog. Oh, you can probably just hear a bull Arab greyhound cross blend type dog. She might make an appearance at some point. But yeah, very excited for this match. So without further ado, I think the first thing we can do is we've got 20 minutes till kickoff. We'll just go straight through with the team list. So this is currently the starting 13 for both sides. So we'll just go straight through it. Don't ask me why Aaron Schupp and Stafford Toa are highlighted. That's just how it was. So for the Gold Coast Titans, starting 13, you got AJ at fullback, Cam Pereira and Sami on the wings, with Kelly and Schupp in the centres, Jaden Campbell at 5'8", and Boyd at halfback. Fodawaker, Verrills, and Tina for Saul Malawi as the prop hooker prop. Cleese Haas and Joe Stimson in the second row, and Isaac Liu as the lock. And I can try to bring up the image here, which actually does show the interchange. You've got Cruz Leeming, Aaron Clark, Jamin Jolliffe, and Isaac for Saul Malawi on the bench there for the Gold Coast. And now for the West Tigers, you've got Jareem Buller at fullback, No Faluma, and Junior Tupou on the wings with Stafford Toa and Tommy Talau in the centres. Brandon Wakeham at 5'8", Luke Brooks at 7. Ataka Manu, Coruscant, and Clemmer as the prop hooker prop. Papali'i and Bateman in the second row with Sean Blore at lock. And the bench is Fanua Blake, Jake Simkin, Alex Twal, and Asu Kapawa. I'm going to butcher that name a lot. I feel it's just the one guaranteed name where it's going to be a bit slack. So there are different ways in terms of voting on how we think this game is going to do. Obviously, we've got they have a trustworthy poll, but we've also have transitioned into having this, basically been doing this for the last couple of weeks or so, along with some quiz questions and stuff, which I think has been rather cool. So currently, at the moment, I think we'll probably just refresh for the sake of brevity, as this dog is still running amok. So you say 6 hours 14. It's probably going to go straight back down to... I have to scroll down, shouldn't I? Yeah, it will. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, is there a way you can select... Oh, yeah, select this, and this should... Oh, will this pop up? Oh, yeah, that's so much easier. So there we go. Currently, at the moment, we have 15 votes, and it's a 60-40 split between the Gold Coast Titans going to take the win here tonight against the The West Tigers is this dog is just going mental. But, yeah, it's going to be a very interesting game. Don't even know who... I believe I tipped the Titans to take this game. I'm fairly certain I did. I'm just trying to, like, you know, clock back time to when I actually made the tips video because I don't watch my content. Why would I? It's shit. But, yeah, basically that's just been the whole, yeah, she's biting on plastic, so we're probably just going to be ending up dealing with that all night, which is lovely. But, I believe I did pick the Titans to win this game. I don't know, it's weird. This is the type of game that the Titans should be coming out dominating. Holbrook's already gone into and basically saying that they are looking for an 80-minute performance, which has been without a doubt, the biggest problem when it comes to the Gold Coast Titans in their matches. Hang on. I'm sorry, but I just saw a highlight because the Swans are playing tonight in the AFL. Literally quarter time, the score is 7-0. Means a goal and behind have only been scored in like 20 minutes of play, which is nuts. Hopefully, something like that does not happen in this game where it's very low scoring, because we don't want another round 4 2022 incident. So, West Tigers next run of form, they've got this game tonight. They've got the Storm, by Cowboys, Sharks, Knights. That's a pretty interesting bit of run. Hello, Llama. Good to see it. Oh, bloody... Hello, Rain. I'm confused with these two teams, but Tigers seem to be on the up. Maybe combined they'll play 80 minutes between them. It'd be nice compared, obviously in contrast to the game back in 2020 where it was they played for a combined no minutes between the two. Don't mess with Texas. If the Titans are serious about making the top 8, they'll need to be winning these sort of games. That's 100%. Because it's weird. It's like genuinely on paper. Like, I kind of consider, because me being a Knights fan, I kind of consider the Knights and the Titans somewhat very similar. It's like their teams on paper should like kind of, you know, like push into like the top 8, but for some reason they can't pull it in the results, and that's been the case for both teams. It's just usually the Knights at least have the common courtesy instead of the Titans to just not win, not look like winning. But the Titans like play very good for one half and then just not show up. I mean, and it's weird because the Titans have been scoring points where it's like they've been scoring like 26, 28 points, which majority of the time should result in them getting a win, but it's just their defense has been their main problem. And that's going to be a key thing they need to fix, especially because of how the Tigers have been going with their recent form. Like, Luke Brooks has been starting to play very decently. I'm not sure. Jersey bingo. That's alright, yeah. Tigers should flog these blokes. It is a type of game that either team can win, but it's very hard to figure out how this will go down. Okay, 4 votes now in the YouTube poll. Let's have a quick look and see how that is going on. It's right here. Ooh, 5 now, and it's a 60-40 for the Tigers to win over the Gold Coast. And it's kind of interesting. Just going to refresh the poll on, because I made a poll in my community post. I think it was around about like midday today. And yeah, it's still the exact same. I just scrolled down a little bit. It's we're a bit split because on YouTube it says, yeah, 60-40. So I think it's like, what, be like 10-5 would be the sort of kind of split it is. But yeah, so I don't know. It is interesting. If we just look through the team lists, I mean, these are... I should actually bring up the bench here, actually, if I can scroll up here a little bit. Oh, it's like there was like a slide transition. That was amazing. Refresh your community post I voted. Yes, righto. I'll do that. Yes. Let's have a look. I think this could actually end up like 50-50 by the time kickoff does occur. Yeah, yep, there we go. Llama's voice has been heard in the community post. God, they're playing that sports bet ad so much. But let's just try to... Oh, that's a YouTube studio thing. That's the thing, is like looking at this bench, I think this Titans bench, if the Titans were to win this game, it's because of this bench. I think Isaac Fasua has been playing brilliantly. You got Cruz Leeming, who is an impact player, Jolliffe as well, and Aaron Clark. You have 4 very solid bench players to come in. Simpkins is alright. Fanua Pole's also good. Twal, it's okay. Haven't seen much of Kepaoa, to be honest. Hasn't Papali gone missing this year? He kind of has, you know. I've kind of not really heard from him when it comes to Titans performances. Do you have to scrumple every bit of plastic and just... It's just like right at my foot. I don't even know if it's picking up on the mics, but yeah, it's kind of... It would be the thought. The Titans just need to have a solid defensive effort. If not, they're in trouble. They're in trouble for this game. I think that is the case of most teams as well. But why couldn't she have anything like something squishy? But no, it's got to be something that's hard as all hell. But so it'd be an interesting game to see here, because potentially Luke Brooks could become the 7 for the Blues. Actually, genuine question for the people currently in this chat. Who should the Blues select for halfback? I know, because it's like, he keeps on going on about his community post. I did put up a thing, give her an egg carton. That's actually a good shout, you know. That's actually a very good shout. We don't have any egg cartons, actually, because we buy like the eggs in bulk and they come in the plastic ones, so they're worse. Just going to go to the community thing here, because there is a fairly extensive voting thing at the moment. Here it is here. I don't even know if it's going to be showing up the full screen. Moses, hands down. I think I did see... It was you that commented about Moses. Wasn't it? I think it was Don't Mess With Texas about... Yeah, it was. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Moses. I don't know why... I didn't put Moses in this poll. For me, I don't really get it. I think it's because you can only really put forward. I kind of put Brooks in maybe as a little bit of a piss take. Reynolds and Walker combination. Actually, that is something that's to be brought up, because Cody Walker he did his hamstring, so there's actually a fairly sizable chance Walker, if he was to get selected, isn't eligible for game 2. So I feel like what's probably gonna happen is Luai will probably still stay at the 6, and it'll be either Burton or Hines that becomes the... Hello? She's going to start attacking my feet soon. It's going to turn into an absolute fight. But yeah, it's very interesting to see. I like Mitchell Moses, young, strong, and a monstrous kick. Parra have been there since he's been there. Great for Lebanon. Mitchell Moses is from Lebanon? Am I just fine? Wait, what? Is he from Lebanon? This is me going to be realizing as bro, I live under a rock, but like, is he oh my god, yeah. Yeah, he's got a proper like Arabic name as well. He played for the Lebanon team. He is of Lebanese descent through his mother. Alright. Yeah, that's right. Freddie might go crazy with the Yaks like last year again. I mean, in fairness, that kind of what happened to the Blues, especially during Queensland's 8-year streak. It's like, we have a game plan for game 1, and then game 2, when they lose, they cut like 90% of the team. Lose a halfback and then lose a 5'8" makes no sense. He's the nephew of Benny Elias. Ben Elias, buddy, that's a name that's familiar as well. Benny Elias. Oh yeah, the bloody Balmain. That's right. Yeah, that's the name I remember. Blues legend as well. Got on him. Yeah, didn't know it was Lebo. Jerome had a good game. Yeah, I think Jerome was definitely one of from what I've seen from like online in terms of like the overall consensus as to who had who performed well. It was like Jerome played alright, Frizzell played good. That was about it. from what I remember, I didn't really spend that much time on the internet after the Blues game because Queenslanders were going brazy with the whole the rhetoric of New South Wales don't get Origin, which is it's a weird statement. What are you doing? But I don't know. I think we need to. I think it's because New South Wales, I don't think, have a developed style of play. I think what we've been playing for the last couple of years is just the Penrith style, which doesn't really work when most of the players aren't from Penrith. It's just, I don't know. It's like Queensland have their own style, which is able to cater to all of their players' abilities. Like when it comes to like Hammer and Reese. Hello. Yep. She's starting to attack. Here we go. He used to just come in frame. Oh. There she is. Put your head up. There you are. She's being like this now. Yep, she just bit my earlobe. No, don't go to the mic. Alright, actually, what's your thoughts on this game? Yeah, she didn't say anything. She's got no thoughts on this. The fuck? Oh. Oh, stop biting me fingers, you little pheasant. Yeah, she's starting to now attack for no reason. Yeah, she's coughing. Even smoke. Dog's been vaping. Oi. She's bloody gone. She's gone feral here. Hang on, I might have to deal with this quickly. Just see what the we'll go to like the poll or whatever and just see if it keeps updating and stuff and whatever. I think it's time she gets out of the room because yeah, she's properly like attacking me now. So we'll just something like that. Sorry about that. Oh, the Tigers are out in the field. I've had to put a barricade up now on the door, so should be right. So, yeah, we go. So the game's about. The Tigers are now out on the field. Jareem Buller, who is starting at fullback. So I think we'll just go for the team list one last time quickly. So this is the current starting 13. Bremo at fullback for the Titans. Pereira and Sammy on the wings. Kelly and Shoop in the centres. Campbell at 5'8" and Boyd at halfback. Got Fodawaker, Verrills, Tina for Malawi as a prop hooker prop. Cleese Haas and Joe Simpson in the second row with Isaac Liu at lock. And for the West Tigers, Jareem Buller at fullback. Nofaluma and Junior Tupou on the wings with Stafford Torre and Tommy Talau in the centres. Brendan Wakeham at 5'8", Luke Brooks at halfback. Wataka Manu, Coruscant and Clemmer as a prop hooker prop. Papali and Bateman in the second row and Schoenbloor at lock. What does Community Post thinks will win? We'll just go there quickly. And we'll just refresh this just quickly because obviously the game is now about to start. Kind of got to do this fairly quickly. Oh my god! What did I said this a couple of minutes ago about I wouldn't be surprised if it goes 50-50. Just like that, it's gone dead split. Okay, so we have to go to the YouTube poll and it's saying, yep, 60% for the Tigers. That is amazing. Sup, your fries, good to see. Brimo first try score, I can definitely see that happening. Okay, got the kickoff off. The Titans are kicking off, going screen right. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Streamlabs is what I want. There we go. We are underway for kickoff. So the Tigers hit the first tackle on the 20. So there we go. We are off. So Tigers need a good starting set for this. They're currently at the 25 for the second. They'll spread it to the right. Just got to spread up the board. There we are. Just trying to spread this in between the two, actually. There we are. That works. Fairly decent run here from the Tigers. Getting down. I do apologise, but they're getting down now to the 40. Inside the Titans half. There's the last tackle kick. Brimo takes it inside of the 10, and it will get brought down inside the 10. So a very decent starting set for the Tigers. I mean, getting 60 metres on the first set is pretty darn good. So now the Titans now feel like they might be a little bit cagey to start this game, but you know, it's kind of what it's got to be in this type of match. Out to the left now, there's Tino with the ball. He'll get brought down to the 35 for the fourth, so very defensive the Tigers are. But that's Fodawaker, who tries to go down up the guts. Just shy of halfway now. This will be the last tackle, so fairly solid defensive set there by the Tigers. Boyd with the kick, and it's going to go out to the left, so it's going to be Nofaluma who will take it. It's not Nofaluma, it's Tupou. So it must have swapped. So Tupou's on the left and Nofaluma's on the right. So Tigers now getting down near the 30 for the second tackle. As we've got Tigers going fairly up the guts here at the moment. We're seeing Fodawaker and Verrills making a fair amount of tackles in this early part of the game. We're still about 2.5 gone. Hey dude, how's the weight loss going? It's actually been going. It's going alright. I really should have been like making episodes on it, but it's I'm down to about just about 150 now, which is so I think probably which has been like fairly gradual, but it's like I am putting the weight off. I've been taking the dog for walks, planning on doing City to Surf actually in a couple of months' time, which should be interesting. So Tigers now kicking off, and the Titans get the ball. Clever should play Origin. That's actually a good shout, to be fair. So down to the 25 for the second tackle for the Titans. Feeding it off to the left as that is Kampere who takes the run. That's a penalty there for the Titans. Curacao holding on and impeding. There was a ruck infringement, and it was inside the 40, so that's how it usually works. Yeah, take a tell it you've been losing weight. Keep up the good work. Cheers everyone. I'm planning. I should have actually been recording, actually vlogs from the gym, but it's like I can't record in public. Is the main thing, but hopefully that will change at some point soon. As Tino gets the first carry from the penalty, as the Titans now enter the Tigers half for the first time this match, as we're now 4 minutes gone. Fodawaker now getting Fodawaker. I think is going to be a good player. Need a haircut. That is true. Here's a good run here by Cleese Haas. He's now 15 away from the try line for the third tackle. They'll spread it to the left-hand side. As Liu now. And a big three-man tackle. 10 metres out now for the Gold Coast Titans. Just waiting to see how they're going to spread it. They'll spread it out to the left. Flat ball there from Boyd to, I believe that's Shup. But Shub gets end of shape. Yeah, probably say the beard. This is how long it gets. But anyways, last tackle. High kick here for the Gold Coast. That's a brilliant take there, but I believe it's Nofaluma. And that prevents potential chance for a try. You can't have bump off on that baby face. The problem is that this makes me look age. If I get rid of it, I look like a literal fetus. For fetus, I think he is. It's like, oh, hang on. There's been a mistake. There's been a knock on in the plays there. Stafford Toa actually. Is there a captain's challenge? Oh, it's the ginger ref. It's the little babyface ginger ref. I actually don't mind him. I think it's Stafford Toa trying to get up. Yep, the ball just popped out and 10 metres out. Big chance here for the Gold Coast to get first points on the board. But I do think, yeah, Fafita is a fairly sizable loss. But do you think, like players like Isaac Fasumalawi are filling in the spots well? Women should be jealous. They're just... No, they are not. Okay, so scrum feed 15 metres out now. The Titans pressing on the right-hand side. Campbell, I believe, getting his first possession of the ball. Now they're going to spread it to the left-hand side. Tino trying to burrow himself over. He's got to pass off. And it's Stimson. He's about a metre short of the line. Is it going to be a knock-on? Yep, and they're classed as a knock-on. It's good defence there by the Tigers. Probably a bit of a lackluster ball there for Tino making on the offload. Didn't really give... Oh, hang on, no, the captain's challenge already. So, captain's challenge 6.5 into the game. So let's have a look. So Tino flicks it back. So basically he's trying to say that the Titans player held on to it. I think it's, yeah, Joe Simpson hanged on to it. The problem is, I think with like the amount of Tigers players that surrounded it, it's going to be one of those, is it a hip drop? You know what? Okay, here's the thing. I still don't understand what a hip drop is. But challenge is unsuccessful, so the Titans now lose their challenge. But yeah, I still don't understand what the hip drop is. Because I see it's like, isn't that just... It's like, it's holding on and then bringing the knees down to like... under the legs, something like that. I think it's something along those lines, but it's like... Isn't that just like half the tackles anyways? So, Tigers now get the ball, so fresh set. Oh, the ball's popped out on the second tackle. It's another mistake there by the Tigers, so 20 metres out. Another full set of 6 now coming to the Gold Coast. Tino being surrounded by his players, losing the captain's challenge, but Fodawaker and Tino, that's a sandwich you do not want to be a part of. There's Tim. Hello, Tim Sheens. Hello, Timmy. Oh, hello, Robbie. There's Robbie Farah as well. Good to see. Good to see Robbie Farah. So we go 25 out now. Now the Titans trying to go to left-hand side. Campbell got rocked in a tackle there by Curacao. Now the pass out of Tino. Tries to go up the guts. That could have been right under the legs there. Was that a hip drop? I just don't know. Boyd now. Fling it out to the side. It's a grubber kick. There's 2 players swarming. And they're saying Junior Tupou grounded it. So it's going to be a goal line dropout for the West Tigers.
I didn't get that.
Shut up. Again? Which is the purpose of a tackle to take them to the ground. Yeah, it's a bit confusing, but my understanding is when they drop their weight on the back of their legs. I completely understand why they want to get the challenger, but it's like, I feel like it's kind of a bit of a grey area of like, what is this like someone trying to tackle him and like drag him, but accidentally bring it? I don't know. I'm not. I'm not. I haven't paid too much attention to the whole hip drop tackle style, so I shouldn't really speak upon it. Set restart now for the Titans after getting the short dropout. So they're 10 metres out on the first tackle. Fodawaker now with the ball. It's going to get held up inside of the 10 of a tackle with Blore and Clemmer. We're just going to see Clemmer's actually going alright so far. Now down the left-hand side again, it's kind of been what the Titans have been doing, is spending the time most going up the left-hand side, but then trying to score on the right, so might be what we see again. Tino, flat ball out there to just add 2 flags on each hip and call it a flag footy. Fuck me, it's becoming a joke. Yeah. Fourth tackle now for the Titans, right on the line. Tino gets brought down about a metre short of the line, right in the front of the post. Last tackle for the Gold Coast. I'll go to the right. Boyd with a grubber kick. And it is picked up by Brooks and it'll be dragged into the try zone, try area. The goal area. That's called the goal area. For another goal line dropout for the Tigers. We're now 9.5 gone in this round 15 opener. I've got to say, I think Tanner Boyd's got to be one of the most underrated kickers in the comp. He's been amazing. Another short kick off, drop kick. Batted backwards, and the Tigers have picked it up. Oh, it's knock on Tigers. So it's now going to be a scrum feed. 15 out for the Gold Coast. So with all these repeat sets, you really got to think the Gold Coast should score. Was that touched by the... Oh, yeah, it was touched by Tupou first, and then he picked it up. I thought it was batted backwards by the Titans. Boyd also has a good temperament, yeah. Oh, got space out on the left if they can fully spread it. Dummy! And Brimo's gone over. And finally, after how many sets inside of dangerous territory, the Gold Coast Titans finally go over, and it is AJ Brimson who goes over, and yep, don't mess with Texas, I'm fairly certain. Just go, yep, there he is, AJ Brimson, first try scorer. There we go, good stuff. Just realised I should actually, I should close the community poll. So yeah, we had basically split 50-50. So yeah, there we go. All the pressure finally working for him as okay, where's Streamlabs? There we are. But yeah, good start. It's just the thing is now as well is they've got to actually put it in. $1,000, good shit, good stuff. And that is that bloke's probably my weight. Big fella got on screen, good on him. And here comes Tanner Boyd, one of the most consistent kick. Oh my! Oh, oh, the commentator's curse. He's like, oh, better say one of the most consistent kicker. Shanks it. Oh, that was an unbelievable shank. Oh, oh, that was beautiful. I'm sorry, Tanner Boyd. Wow, I'm touching wood now to stop that. Wow. It's literally was saying how consistent he is as a kicker. And he just biffs. That's probably the worst kick he's had all year. Which, in fairness, is saying probably a lot about how good he has been. So the Tigers now kick off. So it's still 4-0 with 12 gone. Here comes the Titans. That's the number 4 of Aaron Schupp, who gets the first... Yep, there we go. So I just had to put the thing over the timer so it's actually going. So now into the middle, you got Tino now going up the guts and will get brought down onto the 30 for the third tackle. Current possession 64% in favour of the Gold Coast, and no, Tigers haven't even made it inside of the last 20. So in comes the run. He gets brought down. That's Liu on halfway, and that'll be the last tackle. Boyd now with the kick. High up in the air, right down to the centre. It's going to be taken by Buller. And Buller will now take it to the 15 for the first tackle. Can't believe that. Burrows and Boyd look good together. They definitely do. Verrills is a very good... Verrills is also a very underrated signing. Swans 22, Saints 14 now. Well, that's nice. Just realised, yeah, the Swans haven't been going well this year. Saints have been like brought up top for like most of the year so far, so could be a good result for the Swans on Buddy's 350th. And now Clement now with a run. Oh, he's got an offload off Curacao. Bateman gets a pass into the guts. Oh, it's a crunching tackle there by Fodawaker. And last tackle now for the Tigers on the Gold Coast 40. It's a kick by the number 6 of Brandon Wakeham. It'll go straight down to the number 5 of Philip Sammy. And Sammy will get brought down on the 15 for the first tackle. That's just a great tackle there. Completely clean, safe tackle, but a good one as well from Fodawaker. It's Brian Kelly now gets brought down on the 20 for the second tackle for the Gold Coast, and just trying to get some gaps going. Brimmer now getting a run onto the 30. So Malawi now he's pretty much had the ball every set so far. Early kick on the 4th now for the Gold Coast. Right at Buller, and Buller takes it well. And Buller will get dragged a little bit. He'll be brought down on the 25 for the Tigers. It's kind of the thing at the moment is the Tigers just have been held up solidly in defence at the moment. Really haven't been given that much leeway to try to cause anything. But in fairness, I think the Titans have either, because it's been very solid defensively from both teams. There's no like sloppy line breaks. None of the wings have come in too close, so they can just spread it out wide. Oh, hang on. Up aside Curacao has just gone into the sheds. Okay, apparently something of a forearm from Tino as seen up aside go into the sheds. I don't know if it might be a HIA. I don't think it's a HIA because he came off like immediately. Oh, it's bloody. It's a forearm. Tino carrying the arm right to the jaw. And apparently there is blood, so maybe a chipped tooth, potentially, probably at worst, a broken jaw. So now you just got to wait to see what's going to happen here. Oh, big shove off there by Cleese Haas. And now the Titans are now going to spread it out to the right-hand side. Sammy now with the ball. And Sammy will get brought down just inside of the Tigers' half for the last tackle. It's a bit of pushing shoving at the moment. Boyd now with the last tackle kick, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there with Abasai Curacao, because if it's a broken jaw, I don't think it's a broken jaw, but if it is that case, he's going to be out for a while, and they'll probably rule him out for the rest of Origin. New South Wales are losing players left, right, and centre. It's weird because you've had, obviously you had Cleary. Yeah, Cleary last week. Okay, so Ennis is now saying it's a HIA, but Parker's said that there's blood. So I don't know what's going on here. So it could be a HIA. As there's a penalty now for the West Tigers, as we are now. There we go. Tino's now on report. That's the kind of thing is like with these late things about calling him on report, because then it's like, because Tino just said what for, because he can't remember. And the West Tigers have attempted to kick it out of play, and the Titans have stopped it from going out. And now Tino now is on the run onto the left-hand side, and now... Oh, it's a strip! It's a one-on-one strip. Isaiah Papali'i on Big Tino. That was... Oh, you got to have a one-on-one strip. So now Clemmer now gets brought down. Second tackle for the Tigers. 45 away from the try line. Now 35 out now. Third tackle for the Tigers. They're going to spread it out to the right-hand side of play. Got space. Oh, it's a... Oh, good. It's just good wing defense here from the Gold Coast. Just not allowing any lines to be broken. 30 out. Fourth tackle. Bateman gets a pass off. Brooks gets a pass off again. They don't know what to spread it to. It's going to be a quick grubber. And is it going to be played up by a Titans player? It is, yes. The Tigers get another set. Jaden Campbell has been deemed to have played at it. So about 20 or so metres out. It'll be a scrum feed now for the West Tigers. So... probably the first bit of chance they can really have of actually putting points on the board. Oh, Isaac Lee, you trying to strip it? No, I just love one-on-one strips. Out to the left-hand side, Brooks gives it off to the number 6 of Wakeham, and it's now a 6 again for a ruck infringement. 10 away now. Tokamanu. 5 metres out now. It's another set restart. Bateman with a flat ball. He's about 2 metres short of the line now. The Tigers now trying to spread it. Flat ball! I think he's held up there. But there is a potential that David Clemmer has just scored for the Tigers. I'm not too sure he actually got the ball down, but I think Clemmer's just got himself a very rare try. So let's have a look. Does Clemmer get the ball down? Oh, yeah, he must have. Yeah, surely. It is like the ball where he was carrying from like the reverse angle looked very dodgy, but yeah, he's got that down. And there we go. David Clemmer gets a try. Bit of a rare meat pie for him, but there you go. Benji does look in... He definitely does. It's just Sheens is just there. There we go. David Clemmer. 6 career tries, and 3 of them are against the Titans, sorry. So good on him there for that. Yep, try confirmed. So David Clemmer gets a try. Good on him. He's happy, and it's right in front as well. So this should be 6-4 to the Tigers. Why they got so similar names? It's pissing me off. So here we go. Wakeham now. Here's the kick from Wakeham. Right in front. Slots it over. So now the West Tigers take the lead. 6 points to 4 with 18.5 to go in the first half. Good to see. I'm happy. David Clemmer makes me happy. And honestly, by the way, the amount of injuries are happening for New South Wales, he'll probably get called up. Fucking, there's some characters in the crowd tonight. There they are. At the Gold Coast. They're kicked off by the Titans now. And so we take it inside of the 10. Oh, the young fella's going himself. He doesn't give the ball to Clemmer. And wow, good stuff, lads. Good stuff. It's Beautiful to see. The young bucks taking the charge. Now on to the 35 of the second tackle. The Tigers are starting to cook here a little bit. It's third tackle and they're now on halfway. So we're starting to see some really good stuff at the moment now here from the Tigers. They're still past halfway now. They're trying to get it out to the right-hand side. Fourth tackle, 40 out from the try line. Brooks, flat ball. Almost a breakthrough there. That would have been very close now. Last tackle for the Tigers. They're 25 out. Brooks with the grubber. Brooks can go himself, but Brimo picks the ball up by himself. Brimo almost copped like probably 2 knees to the head there from trying to go for that ball, but he does stay up and plays it well. So now third tackle for the Gold Coast as they're still back onto their 30. Trying to spread it out to the left, but they got passing offload now. It's Campbell. Campbell almost you got to keep him in play there because his ball carrying arm was down. I know the rules. I watch. I don't. But again, now it's been end to end now. 40 out for the try line. Last tackle for the Gold Coast. 35-26 at half time. Pretty decent NRL score. Pretty crap AFL score. There we go. First tackle there for the Tigers is now in on the 15. Spreading it out as wide as possible, but they haven't got the support to cause a line break. Now spreading it out to the left. Fodawaker coming in to make the tackle. Third tackle on the 30 for the Tigers. Now it's no Faluma. Getting brought down on the 40 for the fourth tackle. So it's been pretty consistent about the average 10-metre gain, you know. Good. Bit of play there from the Titans holding him in. It's a last tackle. There's the kick from Brooks. And it is taken by Sammy. And Sammy will get brought down just shy of the 30 for the first tackle for the Gold Coast. We're now about 15 and a half remaining in this first half. Oh, bit of clashing there of heads there, and there's looks like one of the. Okay, here we go. There is the news. Potential fractured jaw for Apisai Coruscant, which probably should mean that he's going to get ruled out for Game 2, probably Game 3 as well. So that surely means that Damien Cook's now going to be the starting hooker for the Blues up at Suncorp in a couple of weeks. Gold Coast playing expansive. They really have been. Campbell almost getting the breakthrough there. 20 away now. Last tackle for the Gold Coast. Boyd trying to get a grubber kick. There's a lot of chases, and it's going to be another one where Tigers player picks the ball up inside of the goal area. And he gets tackled. But yeah, that's big news there. Coruscant with a potentially fractured jaw. And it's against one of the Queensland forwards that gave it to him, which is it's interesting, you know. Here's the goal line dropout kick, and again. Hey, Tate, that might cause issues for Tino. That does as well because it got reported. It got reported now because now it injured a player. Yeah, you could be right. So there is a potential. Yeah, that Tino could be suspended for. They'll probably pull something where it's like, oh, you'll get suspended for the NRL games, but not Origin. Kind of a who was that Penrith player who says, oh, he'll serve his suspension after when this next season type beat maybe. Boyd, flat ball, and just like that, the burrowing through over, and it's the number 11 of Khaleesi Haas goes over. It's 8-6 to the Titans. Just spread them out wide. And just big space there. Boyd probably got that pass out at like the latest possible point. This is great. This is great. It's a good game. This flat ball there, and he's like, realizes, oh god, massive gap. Call me Moses because I just split the orange and black. I don't know what this analogy is. I'm sorry, but there we go. Oh, and we see his ass. We get a hindy as well. This game's had everything. All we need now is just a massive weather storm to stop the game prematurely. So Cleese Haas of only his second try of his career, and a chance here now for the conversion from Tanner Boyd to make it 10-6 to the Gold Coast. As we've got 12 minutes 20 left in this first half. Here we go, Boyd now with an easier kick than his first one. One of the most consistent kickers in the comp. Surely he slots this one over. I'm trying to... For God's sake, mate. Come on, surely. Surely you make this. It was close to missing, but he did go through. So there we go. It's now 10-6 to the Gold Coast with just under 12 to go in the half. Where's the little drummer boy for the Gold Coast? I haven't seen him yet. Mr. Big Kazza Rizmaster. Big House Sport. He's the drummer bloke for the Titans. We haven't seen him yet. We've seen sectors around him, but we haven't properly seen him. So here we go. Now here comes the kickoff from the West Tigers. So, Fodawaker passing. Oh, Fodawaker probably almost with the potential hospital ball there for Brimo. Feel like that pass what Brimo did not expect at all. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's just the play is just not. It's going okay, to be fair. Oh, here we go. Alex Twal is now on the field. It's an early kick on the third. Trying to go for 40-20, but it doesn't really... It's really central, so it's going to be Buller who takes it. But Alex Twal's now on the field. This would be the most ironic thing if Alex Twal ends up getting his first career try in this game, but it's at the most emptiest stadium possible. Second tackle now for the Tigers. There's a really good advancement there. They're onto the 40. Oh, good tackle there by Kampereya. I'll tell you what, Kampereya, I think he's very much a shoo-in for Rookie of the Year. I think unless there's anyone else probably up there. I think there's a few others, but I think Kampereya's got it. Oh, he spilled his lollies. And now Sami has the ball. He's broken through 2 tackles. It'll get brought down 5 away from halfway now on the 0 tackle. Good carry there by the Titans. Now first tackle inside on the Tigers 40. Huge chance here for the Gold Coast to increase their lead. Completion rate 14 from 16 for the Titans. It was like 14-18 to the Tigers. Third tackle now for the Gold Coast. 20 out. They'll spread it to the left here. It's the number 14 of Cruz Leeming. Now, big chance here. Fourth tackle now. Grubber kick. Bateman, I swear they hit his hand, but it's not called a knock on. So it'll be second. Now it's the second tackle. It was first tackle, but now it's a second for the West Tigers. So, but good defense here by the Gold Coast. Tigers still inside of their own 10 on the third tackle. You get out of it now, but it's only the 15 for the fourth. Good bit of run there, getting him to the 30. So, sup Nathan. Good to see him, man. There's the last tackle kick for the West Tigers. It's a monstrous kick. Oh, my God. He goes all the way back to the 10, and it takes a while for the Titans to actually grab onto it. And it's brought them all the way back to the 25 for the first tackle, which is okay, but with the amount of field position they had in their favour, should be like probably near around 40 and maybe even halfway, but wow. Isaac Liu there getting brought down onto the 40, still inside of the Titans' half of the third tackle. And it's a penalty to the Gold Coast. Not the best spot to give it away, as we now cross under the final 8 minutes of the first half. So you need to keep remembering, I need to have this hovered up so it actually does the countdown and whatnot. So Boyd now going to kick it into touch. Let's see how far he can kick it. It'll be 40 metres away from the try line. So good chance here for the Titans to increase their lead just before half-time. So good. I think it's just been it's been an alright game, I think. So here's the number 16 of Jamin Jolliffe. 15 away from the try line for the second tackle. They'll go to the left-hand side. Boyd. Long ball out to the wing. Just hold on to it, mate. You don't need to make erratic passes. It's only the second. As that was Brian Kelly gets held up on the 10 on the far left side. Now they're going to pass it more in the middle. There's Boyd. Rugby. A variation of it, Ronnie. It's rugby league. You're very close. Oh my God, what a hit there! But it's Brimo still with the ball. Goes to the grubber. Was it too heavy? No! It's bounced back perfectly. And Jaden Campbell gets the try. I thought that kick was like absolute toe poked and just going to go out. But it pulls back perfectly for Jaden Campbell. And it's now 14-6 with a kick to come. Brimo takes an absolute wallop from one of the Tigers players. He's still going. Sees Campbell on the run. The bounce just pops it up perfectly for him. And Jaden Campbell, just good stuff. Just good stuff, you know. So 6 minutes left in the game. Left the game's first half. It's now an 8-point lead for the Titans right before halftime. It's good stuff. So Jaden Campbell there, 34 games, 12 tries. Probably one of the prettiest ones there, but a massive assist there going to AJ Brimson. He almost bobbles it as well, so he's able to hold on to it, so it's very good to see. Here comes the kick to mark off the try. Boyd right in front, slots it over. It's now 16-6 with 5 minutes remaining in the first half, so good signs here by the Titans, but they have been known to let results slip up as they get the camera angle to the same bloke. AKA probably the only bloke in the stadium. Just what a kick there by Brimson, man. That's inspiring. Inspiring stuff there. So there we go. There's the kickoff now from the West Tigers. Another try here for the Gold Coast, and they should be in pretty good sailing. But of course, we know what the second halves have been for the Gold Coast. Second tackle now for the Gold Coast as they're around near the 30. Just up to the 40 now for the third tackle. Some goods. Oh, buddy, who's... Oh, mate, buddy. Oh, Verrills on the one-on-one strip by Stafford Toa. Oh, it's another one. There's another one-on-one strip by Brian Kelly on Stafford Toller after he just made a one-on-one strip. Oh my, I'm gonna bust. Oh, that is sensational rugby league. And now the Titans they're running up on the right-hand side. It's Shup now. Shup's still going. Shup is about 2 meters short of the line. It'll get brought down for the third tackle. Still going now off to the left-hand side. Oh, the pass has gone wayward. Campare's picked it up. It'll be brought down onto the 20. So they'll go back about 15 metres for the fourth tackle. That's just inspiring. Last tackle, 10 metres out now for the Gold Coast. Spreading it out to the right. Brimo. Grubbers. Oh, it's batted away there by Tupou. Very good. So 3 minutes to go. It's another goal line dropout now for the West Tigers. I just can't believe the 2 one-on-one strips within 3 seconds. That's just wow. Just wow. So here comes the goal line dropout kick. It's another short one. Too heavy as it gets to the 20s. That's going to be Philip Sammy who picks it up. Passes out to Campbell. Flick over the top. That could be forward. And our Titans playing up, still held in play. First tackle. Thought it was like a really big shot there on Campbell. Anyway, second tackle. 10 metres out now for the Gold Coast. They're going to spread it to the right. Brimo, that's a high shot. No, it's not going to get called. Third tackle now for the Gold Coast. They'll spread it out to the left. Here we go, fourth tackle. They'll spread it to the right. Boyd doesn't know what to do. Boyd, just stay down. You would have been an obstruction anyways. Here we go, last tackle. 5 metres out from the line. Probably the last full set the Titans will have this half. Grubber for Gramble. Gramble's just been smacked. And now one of the Tigers players is gone. It was Buller. But are we going to talk about the absolute crunch that Jaden Campbell just copped? And now the Tigers are trying to rush down the field. They're at halfway for the second tackle with 1:20 remaining. Twal now with the ball. Gets brought down 45 away from the try line for the third tackle. Okay, there we go. It's just been confirmed it's a broken jaw for Apasai Coruscant. Still the fourth tackle for the Tigers. Stafford still going. Stafford brought down 10 metres short of the line. Last tackle for the Tigers. There's 44 seconds left in the half. High kick there by Wakeham. It's battered backwards. I think it's going to be and the Titans players through. I think they might get called back. Buller. It's a one-on-one and Tupou wraps Sammy up. But I thought it was a knock-on by the Titans. But now, play still going. The Tigers have been spread every... Oh! No Faluma, almost with a magnificent interception. But he drops it, and that should be the end of the first half. Which is kind of at everything. Yeah, it was a knock-on. Yeah, it was battered forward by a Titans player, so the run shouldn't have even happened anyway, so... There we go, a broken jaw there for Apasai Coruscant, but that is the end of the half, 16-6 for the Gold Coast Titans. But the question is, though, can the Gold Coast hold on? What they need to do is they're in a good position, but the Tigers have been showing very decent signs of light. The Tigers need to come out firing in the second half. Get a couple of early tries in. Get your proverbial foot on the throat and just not let off. The thing is, though, it doesn't really look that bad from Tino. So I feel like he might cop a game. I don't know. If it's two, hang on, I'm trying to think. If it's 2 games, then yeah, if it's 2 games, he misses Origin, unless it's going to be like, oh no, you'll serve it from the Titans one and not for Origin, because it's weird. I think Tino should be okay, though, unless circumstances happen. Because I think the easiest way to get rid of that is like, oh, well, he just won't be selected for game 2. And we'll just pick all like the 50,000 other Queensland forwards for State of Origin. So pretty much this is confirmed now. Damien Cook should be the hooker for the Blues. It's going to be a hard one to tell in terms of how the judiciary is going to go. I don't think it's a suggestion they'll just look at the injury. So it probably could end up just being like a fine. But they are saying that it is a similar type of action that happened to Reid Marnie a couple of weeks ago, so it might be a second offence kind of thing. So it'll be interesting to see how the judiciary will treat this next week. Was it a sin bin? It wasn't a sin bin, but basically it was like after a set when time stopped, he was put on report. So I don't know why I needed to do this. The sin. But yeah, it was on report. I think it's good visuals, you know. But yeah, so I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how we'll treat. I think it should be right. Yep.
Sorry, I remember the stream.
What?
The Jets have just announced a new signing.
Who?
Goalkeeper by the name of Ryan Scott
From
Western United.
No.
27. I think he's
Righto.
I think he's the new number 1, but yeah.
Okay. Crossbones. Yeah, it do be. It do be. Yeah. Just gotta push the bin in a little bit more. Basically, got a plastic like bin. We just like to store like stuff in, which basically has just been pushed against the wall. Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's a clip of yeah, Fletcher got a nipple piercing. I saw it on Insta. It's gonna be interesting, but okay, here we go. I think this is something we can do. We can put a poll in. Let's start the poll. Swans 35-32. It's a weird game. Some of the AFL matches. Oh no, it's a Q&A. We don't want to start a Q&A. We need a poll. There we go. There is a question there for the poll for this, just in the lead up to the second half. Will the Titans hang on and win this time? I feel there might be a consensus of what that vote could potentially be, but straight away, no. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the case because unless the Titans prove otherwise, it's kind of going to be the thing that's going to be having them thoughts of that. But yeah, you know, it's just keeping on going and Good to see Vorton's back. He's not really back. I just saw him in an ad, but you know, it's So yeah, it's just might just keep an eye on the poll really, and just yeah, just the one vote saying, 2 votes now saying no, that the Tigers will mount a comeback. It would be typical because I got to check actually. Who did I say would win? I'm gonna go check this actually. Yes, this is probably me checking out my own channel, but I need to figure out what I've said. Audio's probably really bad there. Okay, I did say Gold Coast win. Okay. I was just trying to figure out what I actually said because I wasn't too sure about from memory what I said. Someone did just say yes, that the Gold Coast will hang on this time and take the win. I just need to actually swap it over. There we are. Hello, Rowan. Rowie P. Mr. This little... There's people in the house. There's like multiple people in the house, and the dog's just sitting out front of my door whimpering, even though she like full on attacked me in the lead up to the game. How's the stream going? It's going good. It's going good. Big ol'. Still got a fucking. Shouldn't swear, but I still got a fair few minutes until we want a Rain co-commentary. She'll just attack me because she did it earlier in the game. You get her predictions and whatever. You know something interesting, right? Have I discovered? Because you know how like all of the gambling ads get her in it for the views. That's fair. The what was it, buddy? With all the gambling ads now, because they've got to have the thing afterwards saying like, oh, you know, the warning saying, oh, your chances are you're going to lose and stuff like that. On TikTok, you don't have to. So, because I've been seeing like a lot more like betting companies using TikTok because they don't have to have that thing at the bottom of their videos. We'll bring Rain in, see if she's calmed down a little bit. If you behave, you can come in. Oh, hello. Aww. Don't believe it. She'll start attacking me in about 30 seconds or so. You wanna... What are you doing? Do you think the Titans are going to hold on, Rain? No. Now yeah, this is what she does now. There she's going to start biting the ever-loving piss out of me. Now she's... You're just confused, eh? Oi, yellow. Well, I'll come back when I see your dog kissing you. Yeah. Now she's attacking me, so it's the duality of man. Yep, now she's gone feral. Yep. Oh, she's... You know the, You know those, like, jokes about, it's like, oh, this dog's called Bubblegum, but it's the most, like, aggressive dog you've ever seen? This is like, yeah. This is Sunshine Rainbow. She's an asshole. No, but she's a for those wondering, she's a bull Arab greyhound crossbreed. They're super friendly. They're very calm. They don't attack you. How does this matchup always provide the worst game of the season year after year? I think this game's been alright so far, but I mean, in circumstances of this season, it probably has been. What the can you settle? Oi! What the... Don't you have stuffed animals to hump? Yeah, this is Cookie. Cookie's an aggressive pit bull. Yeah, this is Button Drop. It will eat your liver. It's just... Rain, stop it. Stop it, or I'm sending you to the glue factory. I should say that online. Oh, shit. We need a Rain cam where she just, like, assaults me. But yeah, it's just, it's one of these things, you know? What are you doing? Can you stop digging in me foot, you little minx? But yeah, it's just, she's a bit silly. It's weird. She goes from, like, oh, lovey-dovey and, like, and kisses and all that, and then she just starts becoming a bloody bloodhound. But yeah, we shouldn't be too far away now from the second half, so... She's just staring at me. What are you doing? What's up? Just try talking to Mike. But anyways, now it should be very. They've only had like 5 ads play tonight, so surely there's So surely we'll be able to start the second half soon. Did not do it for you. Forgot how funny you are. Cancel Z-Take. It's bloody glue factory. I can't say that online. Tim Machine's in the sheds right now. Alright, fellas, it's all going to plan. They're winning at halftime. To be fair, I actually wouldn't be surprised he's actually said that. Because didn't he say, like, in a press conference, like, oh, I hope we win the bye. Like, and this was when they hadn't won a game up. The Titans are both teams are now out on the field. In your Gemba Lane. So, the West Tigers now kicking off. He looks like an extra from Game of Thrones. Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to relate with pulp culture references, even though I've only watched like 1 episode of Game of Thrones. Oh, she's now on the bed. So the Tigers should be kicking off. They'll be running screen left, so the Titans will get first possession of the ball. And here's the go. If we're on the way, Tino's not on the field. Hey, did you just see Jude Bellingham? Yeah, Real Madrid. Massive signing for both sides. But also, yeah, another big one as well. Messi to Inter Miami, which is going to be nuts because the tickets have already gone up to like thousands of dollars already. It's mental. Third tackle now for the Gold Coast as they're getting down to 40 now. It's the 4th tackle. You look like an extra from Game of Thrones. I don't know how to take it yet. I generally haven't watched. I've watched probably like the first 2 or 3 episodes of Game of Thrones and the Red Wedding. That's all I've seen from it. bit of a Jon Snow looking character. It's the Tigers now with the ball. Oh my god, I could control the volume of the phone with the watch. I've just discovered this. Your Origin pick for number 7. Probably go... If I was to personally pick, I'd probably pick Nico, but now I haven't really got much of a clue now. So, third tackle now for the Tigers. That's the run there by Alex Twoll, who is now on the third, just shy of the 40 now for the fourth tackle. Horrible pass now. Oh, the Tigers just look lost now. Did you see a good kick? Don't you need a good kicking game for Origin? Got to be Reno or Mitch. Need a new coach. Yeah, I think that's actually key. Yeah, we need. I think it's a new coach. Probably. I feel like Reynolds would have worked if it had Cody Walker at 6, but now Cody Walker is in question because he did his hamstring, so I'm not too sure. Maybe Burton. Probably is the most likely now. So third tackle now for the Titans now. They're just short of the 40. Andrew Johns, I reckon. Genuinely, I actually think if John... Because I know Johns has been a very big, person who voices his opinion. I genuinely think he should become the main coach, but he probably wouldn't want to do it. But I think he should put his money where his mouth is and actually do it. Last sucker here for the Gold Coast. They're 45 away from the try line. Here's a high kick from Boyd. And it's taken by Buller. Good thing is, though, if Tino gets suspended, Hopgood gets picked for Queensland. I think Hopgood deserves it. Definitely. I think Hopgood's been amazing this season. Maybe AI could pick the team. That's actually a decent video idea. Did I miss the Rain cameo? You missed, a full Monty of Rain. She didn't strip, but, you saw all of Rain. Twoll now with a run. Gets brought down on the 30 for the fourth tackle. Tigers trying to break through now. Last tackle. As the last 3.5 minutes, nothing of much has happened. It's just been getting to halfway and kicking. Oh, the bounce, though. Oh, could have worked there for the Tigers' favour. As that is Philip Sami gets brought down on the 15 for the first tackle. Fittler's issue was Greg Alexander. So what? Hang on, something's happened here quickly. The Titans have lost the ball, and then the Tigers have immediately played, and they've just passed it out. So it will be a Titans ball. But yeah. Gonna head to the Caxton for games 2 in my Blues jersey, feeling spicy. Mate, the amount of disease you'll probably get, airborne diseases that are probably up there. Oh boy. I'm just trying to... I thought of a joke, but I don't want to say it. Something about inbreeding. Now the Titans now with the ball now. Oh, Campbell. Almost breaking through the line. He's still going. Airborne 4X cancel. That is true. That is definitely true. As long as you're not going up there with someone you're related with, I think that should be fine because they all have sex with relatives up there. Fourth tackle now for the Gold Coast Titans. They're about 30 metres out now. They're going to spread it now into the middle from the right. Who was that? John. Jolliffe. Last tackle kick for Tanner Boyd. At least you'll have only one head in there. Yeah, that is a good point. I'll tell you what, though, Bull has actually done alright so far this game in terms of dealing with all the kicks he's faced. So, second tackle now for the Tigers. They're in the 25s. We're now 5.5 gone in this second half. There's been unnecessary offloads coming in at the moment from the Tigers. Can't even blend in with a Queensland jersey because I only have 10 fingers. It's just... It's true. 6 again now for the Tigers, so it's a big chance here for the Tigers getting the first points on the ball, which they desperately need, as we are now 6.5 gone in the second half, as that's the number 13 of Polo. 20 out now for the Tigers. They're going to spread it to the right. Brooks cuts it in. They're going to switch it to the left here, actually, as that is Wakeham. Trying to find a breakthrough of the line now. 15 out from the try line for the Tigers. They're going to spread it now to the right. Twal. Go. Surely they just let him score. Come on. Pole. About 5 minutes short of the line now. Fourth tackle. Just flat ball to Twal. He fucking wanted it to. He did the run. Oh, good passing. Passing it out to Nofaluma. Big ankle tackle there by Campbell. Still going now for the Tigers. Papali'i trying to jump over everybody. Right at the line now. Last tackle for the Tigers. Pass. Twal. Twal. Pass off. Oh, interception by the Titans. But there's Tigers players around to stop it from being a massive runaway. So Boy getting to the 20 for the first tackle, but come on, surely tonight's the night 12 scores. Titans now getting past up to halfway for the third tackle. It's fourth tackle, actually, I can't read. Now up to the right-hand side. Is it going up? Bit of one-upmans at the moment. Now 40 away from the try line now. Last tackle for the Gold Coast. Boyd now with a kick. Better pressure on that, on the number 5 there of Tupou. Now on to the 20 for the first tackle for the Tigers. Don't know why I did that. Tigers are spread it out now to the right-hand side, but they're just getting held up from the... Got to say, the Titans do have a very good, solid wing defence. Bateman now going into the middle, brought down on halfway for the fourth tackle. Simkin now getting brought down 35 away from the try line now. Tigers now give it back to Brooks for the 40, and here's a high kick. Brimo will take it. Just about hanged onto it, but very close there for being a knock on. Now you get the number 12 there of Joe Stimson. Titans are starting. Both teams are kind of under pressure at the moment. Brian Kelly now gets brought down onto the 40 for the fourth tackle. If 12 goes in, I'm going to shit my whole self. I can visually make a video. It's like the moment when Alex 12 gets his first try. And it'll bang views, because that's what it's about. It isn't, but still a great moment there. Nofaluma now with the pick-up. And he'll get brought down. He'll get dragged back a little bit. Back to the 20. Good defence there from the Gold Coast. So we're currently about 10 minutes now gone in this second half. Why don't you stream that much anymore? I've just been busy with other things. There's a few factors from the first half of the year. It's uni got a bit stressful and I just either couldn't be bothered and I just wasn't well. But now we're back. Not going to hear by the Tigers, so the Titans will get the ball, I think around the 30-40 inside of the Tigers half. Everyone will remember where they were when Alex 12 scored his first try. It's one of the key moments. Where were you when Lennon got shot? Where were you, I was trying to think of actual positive things, but it's all where were you when this happened? It's it's all very depressing stuff. But Alex 12's thing isn't depressing because it's one of the greatest things you'll ever see. So 40 minutes out, a scrum feed now for the Titans. chance for them to get the first points in the half, which they kind of do need, because if they do, they'll go out to a 3-score lead with a conversion. So Campbell now brought down 15 away from the try line. Titans will pass it to the right. It's the number 17 of Isaacs for Saul Malawi. 10 metres out, third tackle. Passing it out to the right. That's Tino for Saul Malawi. Oh, and another knock on. This second half could actually be proper shit. I've just realised. Oh yeah, I should realise I should actually end the poll. So here we go. We'll end the poll now. There's 9 votes that have 11 votes now that have come in. It's a penalty now to the Tigers. So the poll results are finished. 11 votes, 63%. No, not gone. Oh, I just did it because I wanted to do it at the end of the half. But yeah, go to... Thank you, Dino Dog. They're getting to around there, so... Brooks now going down the left-hand side, almost getting a breakthrough there from the penalty tap, and he'll get brought down inside of the Titans 40. What idiots voted for Titans to hold on? I don't know. Gotta go. Alright, see you, Dino Dog. Third tackle now for the Tigers as they're going to spread it out to the right. Brooks. Oh! Bateman just got absolutely rocked by Tino. Fair play for Bateman staying up. Brooks now going in. Now 15 out from the try line. Last tackle for the for the Tigers. Grubber. Not a knock on there by the Titans. So the Titans will get the ball there, but yeah, Tino hit Bateman when he wasn't looking, but it was a fair hit. There wasn't anything illegal about it. Just a great hit. Rattles the Englishman to his core. But then again, now this Titans set hasn't been great. It's 4th tackle and they're only at the 20. Inside of their own half, so there's a really good defensive set here by the Tigers to respond. But yeah, it's been very good so far. Here's the last tackle kick from Tanner Boyd. They'll be caught on the 20 for the Tigers. As it's Tupou with the ball. Tupou! Oh, he gets ankle tapped before a line break. Pass off now to Buller. Now to Brooks. Brooks breaks through 1, breaks through 2. And the first tackle for the Tigers will be 45 away from the try line. Second tackle now for the Tigers as they're trying to 35 out. Twal. Getting brought down. 30 away from the try line now. Third tackle. Passing it out. Grab a kick. It's been picked up. Stimson picks it up. It's a good reactions there to take the kick. Now the Titans now. It's getting the meters up. Third tackle. Breaking through now. 45 away from the try line now. 4th tackle for the Gold Coast. Now that's not Khaleesi Haas. Is one of the Titans players now off the park there. Last tackle. Boyd with the kick. It's a high boot. Bit of pressure on the Tigers. And brought down on the 15 is Tupou. I just subbed here. Thank you, Dino Dog. Bless. Run meters tonight. Philip Sami, 213 meters in 55 minutes. That is nuts. Philip Sami could hit 300 tonight if he's lucky. That's an unbelievable effort from him already. Nofaluma to Bateman to Brooks. They're spreading it out to the left-hand side now. And it's a knock-on by the Tigers. And the Gold Coast will get the ball just shy of halfway for the 0 tackle. Sami deserves a try after this effort. Holy dooly. Cleese Haas now with the ball. Brought down just about 45 away from the try line. Second tackle. They're going to shift it off to the left-hand side here. They've got numbers. They got the pass off to the number 2 of Campere, who's probably fluent with a massive amount of space. But now spreading through the middle now. Tino trying to go up the middle, and he gets brought down 25 away from the try line. Fourth tackle. Now passing it out. Boyd. They're spread out. Oh, but it's good defense near the middle by the Tigers now. Last tackle, 10 metres out. Oh, what a flat ball from Verrills to Tino. That is beautiful. And it's taken about 17 minutes to get the first try in the second half. And crucially, for a team that has had horrible performances in the second half of matches, it is the Gold Coast Titans. They are now 26 up with a kick to come. That's just an absolute... Tina putting a performance at 100%. Verrills with... Oh, that's just a very voluptuous flat ball. That's a missile. Absolute meat pie right there. I think that makes sense because I've only recently heard this vernacular, so... What a ball. Just up the Titans. Yeah, the Titans fans are starting to come in now. It's good to see. So Tino's now scored in back-to-back matches. Good to see from him. Just the space naturally opened up. I generally think Verrills arguably the most underrated, arguably the underrated signing of the season. That Marju as well. Good bit of business been done. So here comes the kick here from Tanner Boyd to make it 22-6. Slots it over. So 21 minutes and 17 seconds remaining. It is now a 16-point lead for the Titans. So it's a 3-score lead. So pretty much the Tigers need to score 3. But here's the thing. Voluptuous. I was going to say something else. I was going to say sexual, but I didn't know if that's appropriate. So I just thought of it. I think voluptuous actually is worse. But the Tigers can score 3 tries in very close a bit of time, especially with last week against Canberra. But here we go. There was the kickoff, and the Titans have got to the 20 for the first tackle. Titans just need to keep going. Get another couple of tries here in the next 10 minutes, and they should be solid, and we'll walk away with this game with a win. Voluptuous is sexualizing that play. Yeah. Oh, the pass. And that's going to be forced. That's going to be... Is that played by the Tigers or not? It was a quick pass play, but it was a Tigers play that came in. So it's going to go out. So 25 out. The Tigers will get the ball from good pressure there by the Tigers. Okay, let's be real. Is Tim Sheens even the coach? It has to be bloody... Oh, it has to be Benji. Just Sheens is just there. But now come the Tigers now trying to get some gaps. Passing it all the way down to Nofaluma. Nofaluma just trying to... They're going to drag him back all the way to the 20... To the 30! They've dragged him back about 20-25 metres there for the second tackle. Queensland and New South Wales. I'll probably have to say New South Wales because of being an overcastrian and whatnot. Thank you to Cheeseburger for the $2.99 super chat saying that I'm the GOAT. I try to be. Oh, interception! Oh, goodbye, Jaden Campbell. He's gone. Is he? Hold on, no, he's not. What a tackle! What an absolute beauty of a tackle to stop the play. But here come the Titans, so they're going to score anyways. They're going to score. Philip Sami in his 100th try, in his 100th game, gets a try, and he's run over 200 metres already. But wow, I mean, I've got to say, what a tackle by Buller to stop that certain try for Campbell, but Sami gets a try. But yeah, thank you very much, Cheeseburger. I really appreciate it. Just what a tackle there, but Philip Sami 100% deserves it after the performance he's had. Boo, New South Queensland. Yeah, that's fair. Philip Sami 100% deserves a try, and you can see his family going off. Well done to Philip Sami. Oh my God! If it's getting worse for New South Wales, Luke Brooks has now done his hamstring. So yeah, if New South Wales players that are eligible aren't being stuffed earlier, they're stuffed now, and now Brooks out. This could be problems now for the Tigers. But yeah, there we go. Luke Brooks now out of the game with a hamstring. But Philip Sami, 223 run meters, 2 line breaks, and a try in his 100th game. It's a 5-star performance from Philip Sami. Now, Tanner Boyd with the kick now. This will make him 4 from 5 from the night to make it 28 points to 6 and a 4-score lead for the Gold Coast Titans. I don't know why I'm being silent. He's got this pressure. He's right in front. And he's slotted down the middle. So there we go. 17.5 to go. And it's starting to look kind of bleak at the moment now for the Tigers. Especially now since old mate Brooks is now gone. This game is crazy for the Titans. Definitely, this is how the Titans should be performing. I mean, and they have been. It's just they need to do it consistently. And here comes a short kickoff by the Tigers. And it's taken by the Gold Coast on the 40. Thank you, Michael Ennis. But here we go. Third tackle now for the Titans as they're just starting to run amok here a little bit. They're now 35 away from the try line for the 4th tackle. Passing it out to the right now. As that's Haas now. And to be brought down 20 away from the try line for the last tackle. I'm not sure the Gold Coast are playing any minute football or the Tigers have just put up the white flag. I feel like if they didn't put the white flag up before, with Brooks now out, they're definitely put it up now. John Bateman had just started pushing and shoving. Oh, Bateman and Tino just squared up. They just put heads and heads clocking together. And now there's a bit of pushing and shoving at the moment. Bateman, I wouldn't talk. You got rocked by Tino. Oh! Hang on! There's more pushing and shoving at the moment. What's going on? This game has had everything. Good football, bad football, one-on-one strips. 250 plus meters probably, and now a bit of biff. So Tino and Bateman were pushing and shoving. Tino is off because he was on report. Ah, that makes sense. So then something splintered off and started to fight. Here we go. They're just going to say, stop it. Yeah, Tino, it was just like their heads touched and they just shoved each other a little bit. But there was something that splintered off afterwards. So I don't know what happened there. Rain's now asleep on the bed. So that's good. So there's the number 10 there. David Clemmer, who gets brought down inside of the 40 now for the Tigers. Now to the number 4 there. It is Talau. Tigers are getting good meters in this set so far. Good offload there. Buller trying to... Buller's breaking through the line! Oh, what a tackle! By Brimo, no, he gets it down. Yeah, but here's a try. Jareem Buller scores. Jareem Buller just fended off Tino Fasua Malawi. Yeah, I think it depends on if he actually had his ball carrying arm down. Buller just fucking fended off Tino. No, it's forward momentum. Yep, it's a try. That's a great try there by Buller. It was a great tackle by Brimo eventually, but just very able to get there with the momentum. But Jareem Buller just sat down Tino Fasua Malawi. That is nuts. And so there we go. That's going to be 28-10 with 14 and a half to go. Here's a conversion attempt from the sideline. I don't even know who would be kicking now. Wakem with the kick. It's going to come back around and he's got it. It's now 28-12. 14 and a half to go. So they're down by 16. They need 3 tries and converted tries in 14 minutes to take the win. It'll be a grandstand finish. If the Tigers get another try, the Titans are going to be on the edge. Certainly. Titans are still leading. That is true. That is true. They are still in front. But it still is possible for the Tigers to get 3 tries in 14 minutes if they can. If they want to, at least. Jareem Buller scoring in 3 straight games. Now here's the kickoff from the Titans. Clemmer with a run off the ball and he'll get brought down on the 15 for the first tackle. Now another 20 for the second. Out to the right-hand side. If they kept going out to the wing there, he could have had a chance of a bit of a run there. But now it's now third tackle for the Tigers on the 40. Papali'i, who hasn't really done a lot so far this game, but he's starting to get his place known now. 45 away from the try line. 4th tackle. Bateman. That was a knock on. That went forward. And it is. They'll go all the way back to halfway there. And it'll be the Titans' ball. So Titans get another try here. If the Titans can get another try, they should be all right. Oh yeah, so Brooks was actually running back to try to chase Campbell, and that's when he did his hamstring. So here we go. The Gold Coast now. Just 12.5 to go. They just need one. I just think they need one more try. So then Tigers have to score 4 times and convert all of them. And then they should be home. For Titans fans' sake, obviously. Second tackle for the Titans. They're 35 out. Spreading it now into the middle. Campbell to Brimo. Trying to just bring it out to the left-hand side. Oh, the ball's popped out. So 7 tackles set now coming in for the West Tigers. See you, Dino Dog. So less than 12 to go now. And it's a set restart now. So whatever this will be the 0 tackle. So Clemmer will get brought down on the 35 for the 0. No, it's the first tackle, sorry. Another set restart. Now it's to the number 8. Atakamanu now with the ball. 45 away from the try line here. Now Clemmer. So we've got a bit of a chance here for the Tigers. Number 8, Atakamanu again now. 20 metres out now. Third tackle for the Tigers. Buller now gets brought down. 10 away now. Fourth tackle. The Tigers now going to the shorthand side. Papali'i will be brought down about 3 metres short of the line now. Last tackle for the Tigers. Out to the middle from the right. Out to left, Bateman. To Savatoa. Savatoa still got the ball. Grubber. Oh, the ball's just too heavy and it's gone out. If it just held up a little bit, it would have been Junior Tupou's try. But it'll be a 20-minute restart now for the Gold Coast and a 7 tackle set with 10.5 now to go. It was the right idea for Toa. Just put a little too much on it. So first tackle near the 40. Now the second tackle will be right on halfway with Fodawaker. Another workhorse here for the Titans. Passing almost through the break line there. Campbell almost getting through and he gets brought down 35 away from the try line for the third tackle. Flat pass out. Can't parade. Oh, it's called forward. It goes backwards. It's like the Titans have been given several chances to pretty much put the game to bed, but unfortunately just not working at the moment. Still giving the Tigers some hope. So here we go. So the number 4 there, it is Tommy Talau with the first tackle on the 30. And it's now a penalty to the Tigers. The Titans are starting to be a bit sloppy here. And there's the kick in to touch for Wakeham. And Wakeham will get the ball, place the ball pretty much 40 metres away from the try line. With a full set now for the Tigers. 8.5 to go now. First tackle, 30 out. Flat ball there to Papali'i. 20 away now. Second tackle. Out to the left. Oh, big tackle on Fodawaker, and that's a knock on. It's a big hit by Fodawaker, and there we go. 8 minutes now to go. It's a knock on. So the Gold Coast will get the ball. It's just the amount of chances the Gold Coast have had to try to seal the game. I haven't done it yet. So maybe for this set, they probably can. Wakeham just getting rocked there from that big tackle. There we go. Philip Sami has just crossed over 250 run meters this game. Second tackle now for the Titans. Now still inside of their 20. I think with field position, if they could go for a 40-20 and get it, they should be in a good area of field play. So fourth tackle now is Tino now gets brought down right on the 40. So Fodawaker now with the ball, and he'll get brought down 45 away from the try line now. And this will be the last tackle for the Gold Coast. Tino's just been going into this game. And now the Tigers are just being dragged back. Now just good to not real attack from either side in this half so far. But basically, just Tigers starting to get some offloads off. Oh, pass. That's backwards. Still play on. Right on halfway for the fourth tackle. Clemente gets the ball. The Tigers have made so many meters. They're about 25 away from the try line now for the last tackle with 5.5 to go, so they'll need to score off here. Chip over the top, and there's Sami. That's Camporelli to get the ball. And it'll get brought to finally actually touched for the tackle. Now 5 minutes now remaining. The Titans can probably just chew out the clock as much as they can, because unless it's a monumental collapse here, I think the Gold Coast are home. They're just taking all of their tackles in relatively close area. That's only at the 20 for the fourth tackle, as we're now just under 5 minutes now remaining in the game. Last tackle now for the Gold Coast. I'm probably just aiming for touch now. Gets taken on the 20 though, so yeah, pretty much the Tigers need to score off this set or it's over. But I mean, it's still pretty, even if they do score, it's still fairly wavy away. Tigers now getting to the second tackle right on the 40. Need to break the line somehow. Right under halfway now, the third tackle for the Tigers. So now under 4 minutes remaining in this matchup. Getting it out to the left-hand side. Buller trying to break through, and it'll get brought down 25 away from the try line for the fourth tackle. Now playing down the left-hand line again. I think it's the number. It's number 19 here of Sean Bloor. Last tackle now for the Tigers. They're spreading it as far as they can to the right. Bateman feints going for the kick. He's flicked it backwards. It's back to the number 3 of Stafford Toa. Kick into touch. No, it's just going to get jockey. No, it won't be. It'll be a goal line dropout. Or Campbell's probably just grabbed his hamstring. Probably just a little bit of a tweak there, but this will also give enough time to chew out the clock, so yep, should be the Titans are now done. So we're now about 2 minutes 50 remaining in the match. So the Tigers now have got a deal now with Coruscant and Brooks being out for next week, and they got to play Melbourne. Now no Faluma. Still playing on the ball now. Clemmer. Clemmer will get brought down 25 away from the try line. The news of the night is Kurosawa's broken jaw. Horrible news for the Blues. Definitely. You know, it took a Manu now. Second tackle. He's 10 metres away from the try line now. Oh, he's still going. He's broken 2 tackles. It's still going with the play. It's the number 14 of Simkin now. 10 metres out. Third tackle. Oh, it's a penalty here for the Tigers, so it was a high shot. Is Twal on the field? No, Twal's not on the field. Clemmer now with the ball. He's about 5 metres short of the line. We're now 90 seconds away from the game being over. Can the Tigers just get a constellation? A consolation. Constellation's a staff thing. Bateman goes to the grubber kick himself. And Tino gets it. And it's 1:10 remaining in the game now. That should be the final set. The Titans will just chew up the clock as much as they can. Second tackle now. They're just going to try to chew off as much as the time as they can. They're at 50 seconds left in the match now. So third tackle. Fourth tackle. I don't know what to do. It's just they're just running up the guts and chewing out as much time as they can. 30 seconds left remaining in the game. Fodawaker still running. Fodawaker still going and will get brought down 20 seconds away. Oh, and he's lost the ball. It's a penalty to the Titans. So 16 seconds to go. So this will be pretty much the end of the game. It'll be a penalty right on halfway. So a lot of questions on the Titans about playing 8 minutes of football. Whether or not this is proved it or not is depending on the case, but that is it. The Gold Coast Titans with a 28-12 win over the West Tigers, as that is a fairly solid win for the team. Tigers have to now go and deal with Kurosawa being out with a broken jaw, and now Luke Brooks being out for a what is it? It's bloody. It's a bloody, what is it? HIA? No, it's not HIA. Brooks out with a hamstring, so. But yeah, that's just how it's been for this whole game, pretty much. But anyways, that is the end of the game. I just want to check actually what the what that means for the ladder actually. Just gonna go to NRL.com because I think there's one team I know that doesn't play this week. So let's have a look quickly at the ladder. I'll go straight up to the ladder. Let me just resize it a little bit here. There we are. I'm trying to just figure out, is this live? Is it 14 points? Is that what they're on currently? Be something like that. But if that is the case, they go to 16 points, so at negative 49. This means they will jump to 9th place, so they'll knock the Roosters down to 10th. Fairly certain there is a team. Yeah, there's a team that doesn't play this week. I just want to check to see who that is. I can't actually remember. I think is it the Cowboys? Yeah, the Cowboys have the bye, so that means the Cowboys will go to 14. So yeah, they should be right. So pretty much there we go. So as you can see from there, the Tigers will... The Titans will move into 9th place, literally knocking on the door for the top 8. But, yeah, that is the end of the stream. It's a bit of a return to form as we can actually, you know, get back into this. But hopefully do a doubleheader tomorrow for the games, which is Canberra Warriors and Manly Dolphins. And we'll see what happens out for the rest of the week. So, yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I will